Well, hello there, you lovely people. Hooligan here, and well, we're sitting here at 3,010 days, and yeah, we're about to do some Minecraft. In the previous chapter, we built this barbarian camp as one of our new factions to our map, to our world. And with that, and the other ones, we have four: the Ocean Kingdom, the Steampunk City, and the Capital. And I love every single one of them. And this one, we always have big plans. It's always going to be that way. We have some farms we want to build, we have some mobs to capture, and we have to plan a new epic, and I mean epic kingdom. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. So if you want to join this crazy ride of an idiot playing Minecraft, well, let's get to it because we're about to do it. Alright, now our farmer villagers have served us well, and we're still going to utilize them for emeralds and golden carrots and all that whatnot. But as far as repairing our gear, we're about to up our game and get a whole bunch of gold at the same time. So we're going to start this off with a banger and go build a gold farm. Let's do this. Activate material montage mode. Now, we're going to need a whole lot of things. We're going to need scaffolding, tons and tons of wood, tons and tons of iron, tons and tons of glass, tons and tons of some type of wall. We chose deep slate. And, well, this gold farm that we're going to be building, I want to say it's my design. And the reason I say that is because I watched a bunch of tutorials of various different gold farms. And while I liked a lot of them, they didn't fit what I wanted to do in my world. So I took pieces of each one as well as some of my own ideas, and I kind of put together my own farm. Now, that being said, I'm going to give credit to Elmango, to Shulkercraft, and I think Rayworks. I used aspects of all of their farms, but I also put some of my own in there, so it is what it is. The last thing we needed for our farm was a bunch of magma blocks. So, well, we AFK for about an hour. You might be wondering, like, dude, we already know you have a magma farm. You have two of them. Why are you showing us this? There's no point. Oh, trust me, there's a point. Yeah, it's always a method to my madness. So we're just trying to get back down from our farm, and well, somehow I guess I looked directly up and it kicked me out of fly mode, and then my scroll hit I hit my scroll on my mouse, and yeah, I just smacked the ground. Oh, it was very late at night, and I literally just said, nope, nope, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna deal with this another time. No, 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 no. A little rattled from that sequence of events, we decide to go into the nether where it's safer. Yeah, I never thought I'd say that. So we pop a fire resist potion and we just start getting these magma blocks manually. It actually goes a little quicker if I'm being honest. Now, I checked the statistics and we have popped 3 totems. One to lava, one to smacking my face on the ground, and another one to a creeper. I really want to take the totem off and see how long I survive. I just don't want to lose the series. Because if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to die. But let me know what you guys think. Should I? Okay, well, we started this one up by, well, almost dying and collecting up a bunch of magma blocks. And, well, that's our north road right there going up to the Wither Skeleton farm. And right here, in about 36 block radius around this is all nether waste. And right under this, in the actual nether, there's a lot of lava and very, very, very low land platforms. So we should get some really, really good rates with this gold farm. Mostly it's just going to be for repairing tools, but I do have some big plans for that gold. So let's get to it and see if I survive, because apparently, like, I don't even know how to fly. Ugh. Anyways, let's do this.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up.
All right, now, one of three things is going to happen here. Well, we're ready to test this out, and, well, it could just not work at all. It could somehow get all these piglins in here and myrtleize me to death, because I don't really have a quick way to escape. Or it could work awesome. Well, let's throw this snowball and find out. I have all the gear here I'm trying to repair, and, well, hopefully I did a good job, because this could go really bad. Let's find out. Alright, so our original design had a little bit of a flaw, but we quickly realized why and we fixed it. Not all the pigmen could see me to get aggroed, so only about a quarter of the farm was actually working. But let me tell you, once we fix this, like right here, it absolutely shreds. It is 100% fully auto, and it actually could be used with looting if you want to kill them manually. As long as you leave enough pigs to keep aggroing and spawning more. This thing will go on forever, and it shreds. And just like that, we are at 100 levels. Oh my dudes, am I ridiculously happy with this farm. Also, you won't be hearing any volume in this little area right here because, well, even with the farm not active, the minecarts up there never stop moving, and they are so loud. You add the pigs into that, and it is like just a screaming storm. Now, we have a ton of golden swords over here we haven't smelted yet because we're going to build a super smelter over here. Probably not right now, though, because I want to go do some other stuff. But just in that little session, we got 31 gold blocks, some extra nuggets, and probably another 20 to 30 gold blocks if we smelted the swords. And we only did this for about, I'm gonna say about 30 minutes. Let me show you this farm though. All right, so like I said, this is somewhat my design. I'm willing to call it mine, honestly, because well, the mechanics are just there in Minecraft, but I designed this. The only thing is if you build this, like if I make a tutorial on this, which I probably won't because I don't really do tutorials anymore, only thing I'll tell you is don't ever click the minecart. You will be dead 100% for sure. But all you got to do to start this thing up is just smack that dude in the face with a snowball and just stand here. That's it. And it just experience and gold just flows. And you can actually, as long as you can't really hit the minecart with those trap doors up. You can smack them here to get the extra looting, or if you're lazy, you can go, have a sandwich, take a nap, and come back, and well, it's awesome. Anyways, this is the farm, and I really, really love it. I'm gonna go find something to do. The next stop on our random journey of awesomeness is to hit up our armor vendors. Oh my gosh, our diamonds just freaking useless in this game now. Like, I didn't even cure these guys, but it doesn't matter because, well, emeralds are so easy to get that you can just get full diamond armor, like, stupidly easy. And if I would have cured them, I could have probably got all this armor for probably under, like, 20 emeralds, which you can get from trading sticks. Yeah. Anyways, we set up a new set of armor for one specific purpose. All right, now we're 30 days into this episode, and well, we've already done quite a bit. We built a pretty awesome gold farm, if I'm being honest. We almost died in the stupidest way possible, gathered a bunch of resources, and now we have a whole bunch of gold. And we are going to use that gold to build railroad systems to our various little hubs. Now, specifically so we can capture certain mobs, because we'll be flying. We won't be using the railroad ourselves. Maybe just sometimes for funsies, but not just for funsies. Anyways, right here, we got our Crocs, our Daisy Dukes, our crop top, and our toupee. And it would be hilarious if I could find mods that actually looked like these. Like when I put it on, like I'd actually be rocking some Daisy Dukes. I would chuckle every time I saw it. But I don't think they exist and I don't know how to make them. And the reason we wanted these is so we can stay alive and not kill the mobs we are trying to get. While we're trying to get them. They don't have thorns like our actual armor, which I really do prefer to have thorns on my armor just in general. It has saved me many, many times. And we want a stray, we want a blaze, we want a bogged, and we want a breeze. And maybe even other things that shoot at us. We'll probably wear this like when we capture some pillagers at some point for our pillager empire. Yeah, there's going to be a pillager empire. Probably not anytime soon, but there's going to be one. So yeah, that's our plan. We're gonna go build this road, and well, let's see what happens. Slapping down all the new powered rails we got from our gold farm, we just start getting our road set up going all the way to the north. Now, before, we did a little bit of the road, but we only had just a straight one block path going all the way to the end. Now, we are going to finish that this episode. I'll choose and pick what I show because, well, it would just take up too much of the video to show the entire building of the bridge, considering I had an enormous amount of deep slate and whatnot left from when we dug up the Steampunk City, and we burned through all of it, plus all of our gold. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, this goes to our swamp from Chapter 2 and our Wither Skeleton farm, and this allows us to get a bog. And this bog did not want to cooperate, but he does finally get in, and if I remember correctly, there is a trial chamber somewhere close to this, so we might be able to get a breeze from. All right, let's see if this works. You're not going to believe this, but the game actually cooperates with me. Oh my gosh, do I have some trouble with mobs sometimes. Anyways, we do get this guy in the nether, and we get him just ready to go to his forever home. We still need to do a couple things for the setup, though. Alright, now, that was a super duper pain getting that dude in the minecart. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I took the thorns off my armor for now. While I'm getting these creatures, because, this dude would have been dead like 20 times over. But anyways, he's in the minecart, and he's ready for his ride home with his little mushroom head. They did a really good job on that design, by the way. That did look really, really cool. But we need to run home. We need to set up their habitat, and set up a rail system to get him into their habitat. And since we need to power all these rails anyways, we might as well just go ahead and build the North Road. So that's what we're going to do. Now, we are not just doing nether stuff and mobs in this episode, but I do want to get this done, because, well, I have to. My brain will not let me not finish it. That was a double negative. I don't even know if that made sense, but whatever. We have 6 new spots, and we have ideas for 5 of them. The last one, I'm not sure yet, but we go ahead and get our little just area trap set up for our next 2 mobs, and we use glass this time because we actually use our brain so they don't suffocate. So we got this little habitat set up here for our bogged friend. And, well, we're going to run this line all the way over to the portal, and we're going to power the rest of the rails to where we have that bog stashed, and we're going to bring them all the way back here. And then, after that, we have this one set up for another skeleton. But we're just going to grab this skeleton from over here and get him trapped on that rail system, and then activate him into the powdered snow. He's going to just sit in there for a while. He's going to shiver, and he's going to become our stray. Should work pretty well, but the last couple times I tried to capture a mob, it didn't go so good for me. So let's get this set up. Alright, now right there we'll pick up our skeleton friend, and we're going to go get this bogged. We actually might go ahead and just get the stray right now since it's about nighttime. Let's see what happens. Our skelly friends cooperate a lot better than the bog did. I don't know what was going on with that bog. I guess I didn't realize that the minecart has to be moving for it to pick up the mob, or maybe it's just rare for it to pick it up otherwise. I don't know, but this went a lot smoother. Funny thing about skellies, though, early in the game, they pose a serious threat. Like, you get caught in the wrong corner of a cave, and you're just dead. Late game, though, they're just really, really annoying. They always tend to, like, just shoot you off a cliff, or just interrupt something you're doing. But whatever, we get our friend into his new home. And, well, it's awesome because as annoying they are, well, now you get to spend forever in timeout. Alright, so we got our stray friend in here. We named him Shivers. Yeah, because we're super clever with our names. In hindsight, I probably should have just built the roof before I tried to get him in here. Because I got shot like 15 times just trying to put the roof on this. Maybe we should learn that lesson and put the roof on that one before we bring the bogged in. Yeah, that sounds smart. For once, let's do something that's actually smart. 600 blocks of our North Road is done. And oh my gosh, we tapped out all our deep slate and all our gold. Gold's easy to get because we got our farm now. Deep slate, not so much. But it is what it is, and, well, I'm going to probably do this theme to all the other roads. I don't know about the red, though, because it looks very Christmassy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But I'm definitely keeping the warp, and I think I'm going to utilize it in most of the Nether Hub build. But enough of the Nether. Let's go check out what else we did. And we got our 2 new friends in here just chilling. This dude's literally chilling. I think we're done with the mobs for the episode. I'm not really sure because, well, I didn't plan it out. Well, that's how I do. But we have our idea for our next big build. Let me show you. So that mountain range right there represents the west end of our map. And talking about the map, we might actually extend it to the south one more map. But that's for later, not for right now. And we got tons and tons of plans. I just keep writing all my ideas down in a notebook as far as big builds. And they're not all empires and cities. Some of them are like labyrinths with like minotaurs, not minotaurs, wardens in them. They do kind of look like minotaurs though. Dragon roosts type things, maybe like a cave kingdom. They're not all going to be on the map. But this one right here is prime real estate. Because I want to take out some of the forest here, some of the jungle, and build a super, super ancient, forgotten city. Almost with like a Mayan type theme, utilizing a whole lot of deep slate. Or, no, not deep slate, tough block. And, well, I don't have any. So I'm probably going to go annihilate a trial chamber. Just destroy the whole thing and then get the regular tough from just a cave. But I think that's going to work really good because tough itself looks ancient. But before we do that, we have another task to do. There's always a task, isn't there? Yeah, well, let's go do it. Operation Super Awesome Montage Phase 1 is a go. So we head over to our Wither Skeleton farm. If I would have known how awesome this farm was before I built it, I would have built it way, way earlier in the series. But it is what it is. Anyways, we are here for one reason. We want 60 Wither Skeleton skulls, and we want them for a pretty specific reason. And we also could use some of the bones and coal anyway, so we're just kind of multitasking. And, we get those 60 skulls, and, we head out. And we head over to the end. And what are we about to do? We're about to kill 20 withers. And it's going to be killing 20 withers in about 20 seconds. This actually took about 20 minutes. Now, full disclosure here, I've mentioned it before. If you are on Bedrock Edition, this will not work. Do not try it. You will release the wither. It just does not work. However, if you're looking for a way to do it on Bedrock Edition, you can do it in an aquifer. You can trap them in there and just kill them in there. Yeah, so there are ways to do it in Bedrock. And last thing we needed was a bunch of obsidian. And we get that done and we head out. Introducing the beacon box. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful. I got tired of moving these beacons around, so now we don't need to. And we could actually set up if we wanted to. Let me do the math in my brain. Obviously we could do 20 normal beacons. Or we could do 6 super beacons with every single bonus you could get. We don't really need to do that. We might do that at some point, but there's just no point in doing it right now. But now we can go get those resources that we needed, which means I'm going to go just destroy the crap out of the trial chamber. Yeah, I might even be able to do something with the spawners and make a farm. I don't really know. I haven't played around too much with it. Located in another chamber about 3,000 blocks to the north of our North Road, we activate Blitz mode, and we just completely start obliterating this thing. So let's jam out and get this work done so we can get to the fun things like building.
Damn. Damn.
That chicken really likes that beacon. Yeah, anyways, so we have done about, I don't know, maybe a tenth of this trial chamber. I don't actually know because, well, I can't see through the stone. But we got about 4 double chests full of various tough blocks, except we don't really have any of the regular tough. Now, what was cool about digging this out is, well, our beacon's already right there, and it exposed a bunch of big patches of regular tough. So I think for right now, we are just going to dig out this real quick, and then take all this stuff home and get to building. And hopefully, as I run out of gold, hopefully if I can get a couple gold patches in here, I'll smelt up a couple more rails, and we'll just, since we're going home anyways, we'll bring this guy along with us. I've mentioned making a farm out of this place, but you know what? As we're doing this, we're thinking if we can TNT glitch break the spawners and the vaults, this might be the perfect place to set up our labyrinth. It could actually look really, really cool, but we'll see. Alright, now we'll be back here to do more with this in the next episode. But we got plenty of resources to work with for now. And, well, we're going home anyways to drop this stuff off, and might as well bring this dude along with us. So let's do that. I know I said I was done with the mobs, but we're going that way anyways. This has been one heck of a chaotic journey in this episode. Yeah, it has. We have already linked our portal and built a railroad system to get this dude home. And, of course, we're coming back with so much awesome tough block. And, well, it's going to come in clutch. And we'll be back there to finish digging that out. And probably, like I had mentioned, we're thinking that might be where we build the labyrinth. And I think that's going to be really cool. But right now, we have other things on the brain. Alright, that's 3 new mobs. This breeze looks pretty cool in here. Also, with all these hostile mobs, it's getting loud over here. Oh my gosh. But that was kind of to be expected. So, anyways, it's time to go build. Let's do this. I present to you all the Forgotten Empire. I had a blast doing this. Mostly because I got to do things a little broken, make them look aged. And, well, I heavily used influence from Mayan and Aztec cultures in this one. And, well, if you didn't know, they were well ahead of their time. The Aztecs got, well, pretty much wiped out because of, Spanish conquerors. And nobody knows what happens to the Mayans, but they did some crazy things, as in aqueducts, well before their time. They were master builders, which is why some of these structures are still somewhat intact. They had libraries. They had advancements in mathematics well before other people. Massive temples. Now, this temple's empty because, well, your dude's going to put a farm in there. Just don't know which one yet. I was thinking wheat, but I won't be in this area enough to make it really effective. Anyways, back to the other stuff. Towers, all kinds of things. And another thing that's kind of unique to that ancient culture is, well, they were one of the first to really do organized sports. Now, the reason this little mock sports ring here, it's just my idea of what a ancient city sports event would be. The reason it's right next to the temple is because, well, in these cultures, or in these ancient cultures, they wouldn't be competing for their own pride. They would be competing for the favor of their deities, for their gods, which is why it's right next to the temple. But man, did I really have fun with this one. And I kind of want to add some more to it, but we have so many other things to do that, well, I just don't know if I'll have time. But this series goes on and on and on. Who knows what I might revamp and do. But for right now, we're done. This has been one heck of an episode. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I know I say it all the time, but I'm not pandering. I truly do this for you guys. And a bit for me, because it's kind of like my therapy. And, well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to get right back into the next one. Peace and love, fam, and as always, I hope your day is going absolutely wonderful. Later, dudes.